Really? You kidding me right now? Poppy, you saw it too, didn't you? Tell me you saw it too.
Saw what?
What do you mean, what? Hallucinations, like the ones from 1961. It happened again, just a quick blip, like blinking your... Wait, you didn't see it?
I was in a total blackout. Colossal Cappy fried my systems.
Right, because sending the driver headfirst into Cappy didn't work out like you said it would. Big surprise.
Oh, spare me, Francis. The driver's alive and your remnants verified. Isn't that all you wanted? Now, why are you two yapping about the mass hallucination?
When Cappy amplified the remnant signal, it triggered another hallucination event, but it only lasted 3 seconds this time. And not only that, we picked up that its source was northwest of us, specifically...
Yeah, somewhere in the deep zone.
That's impossible. It's been...
40 years.
And that's not all. This hallucination wave that triggered,
We picked up its waveform, and turns out it's equal and opposite to the remnant's waveform. They're paired signals. It means they're related, and what's more, if we bring that car to whatever this mass hallucination source is, we have a chance of nullifying the remnant and breaking its bond with the driver. A simple destructive interference.
This is insane! After all this time, we find a remnant, lean on the mass hallucinations of 61, and a possible way to free the driver? Pinch me, Francis, because this is the best thing that's happened in decades, just when things were getting dull.
The remnants were the key to the mass hallucination. This whole time.
Yes, and you nearly destroyed it.
I need to go.
This is huge, Princess! We have so much work to do.
I know, I've already pulled every report on the mass hallucination event. Driver, listen, you stay safe out there. We'll report back to you once we've gone through all of this data. There's a lot of it. And
be careful. Oppie's not in her right mind, okay? So, watch yourself.
Now, I don't pretend to know much about waveforms, not being a physicist, but are we sure that it's not going to destructively interfere with me? I've been hanging around with this car for a while now. I've probably got more than a little of that waveform on me. Great. Something else to keep me up at night.
I owe you an apology. I screwed up. I nearly got you killed. The things I used to calculate as easily as turning a screwdriver, they're foggy now. The numbers don't work themselves out like they used to. I haven't been myself for a long time, but I haven't needed to be. It's been me and this cursed place I created and nothing else for decades. But now, knowing that whatever caused the mass hallucination is still out there, I need to know what it is and why the remnants are connected to it. Francis was right about the remnant and the mass hallucinations paired signals. If we can get them together, maybe they'll cancel each other out and you'll be free. It's a shaky theory at best, but it's the only lead we've got for now. You can do nothing and twiddle your thumbs until that remnant drives you mad. Or, if you're willing to work with me, I'll give you the best chance to survive this thing. Think it through. And fix up your car while you're doing it. You'll need to for whatever you decide from here.
I mean, at least you're being honest with me. We can work on you being a massive dick about it later, but you are the expert, so I'm going to listen for now. Man, I love to watch this thing work. If I'm going deeper into this hellscape, I'm going to need to outfit more than just the car. Don't exactly know how to sew, but there's never been a better time to start learning. A couple of extra pockets on the old backpack is a good start.
If you're ready to do this with me, here's a spot of good news. We aren't completely helpless when it comes to the instability. Back when the zone was active, we built ways to get where we needed to go. I need you to head back towards Sierra. But don't worry, I won't make you jump into Cappy again. When you're feeling up for it, take the route back to Sierram. I'll tell you what's next once you're there. The mass hallucination. I can't believe it happened again. I can't believe I missed it.
I really don't like the ominous tone you're taking when you say mass hallucination.
There's a whole lot standing between where we are and the deep zone. Like another wall, and the entire mid-zone, for starters. It's not as simple as driving there. We can't control the instability any more than we can control the weather. At the height of LIM R&D, thousands of us lived and worked here in the zone. So we built LIM stabilizers to make certain sectors and roads a little more predictable than others. It was the only way we could operate as a live research compound despite the instability. And yes, the same technology that destabilized the landscape in the first place. And technology was always a double-edged sword from the beginning. We're going to put those stabilizers to work and clear you a path. The old observation towers surrounding Sierra ought to have a map of the stabilizers in that sector. Mind swinging by and finding one?
Ah, finally some good news. I would be happy to find that map for you. The more of this place we can keep the same day to day, the better.
The towers are locked up tight, but you could tighten up security protocols all day only for one disgruntled employee to program in his name for fun and mess it all up. Anyway, the overload code is 4735.
All the millions of dollars the US Defense Department can muster is nothing in the face of normal human
There's
fuckery.
a sign to clean these towers out every time the guards rotated. And things I saw. Let's just say that keeping a watch on Sierra day in and day out did not make for a good time. I didn't envy those guards one bit.
Now, how certain are we that the stabilizers are even still there?
I got it. I'm overlaying the map with the available routes near you. There you go. Found 3 sector stabilizers that'll do the job. They're not too far, so I've added the location to your route. The access road will lead you straight there once you're ready.
Another one of these things. Do they just grow in these bins? Well, I'm not going to look a gift dumpster in the mouth. Free stuff is free stuff.
The woods there can be a bit of a maze. If you get lost, follow the pipes. The limb tech in those stabilizers ran so damn hot, only more limb tech could contain it from complete meltdown.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I made a mistake!
It's my turn to give you an explanation.
Just a sec, be right with you.
About the mass hallucination event that Tobias and Francis were going on about. But don't worry, I won't be nearly as long-winded. Because there honestly isn't much that we know about it. It happened on the morning of September 14th, 1961. My colleague, Dr. James Kay, was conducting experiments at a highly classified site in the Deep Zone. He was assisted by my husband, Dr. Alan Turner. At 0400, their experiment unleashed a gamma-ray surge that instantly killed both of them. The surge was an impossible amount of energy, orders of magnitude greater than any man-made source. It also triggered hallucinations in anyone awake within a 10-mile radius. It was a burst of widespread insanity, but only for a short moment.
Oh, and I was right in the middle of a new one. How the hell am I not dead? Shit, considering this place I might be in, I might just be too insane to notice. Alright, seems nice and quiet here. Perfect time for a little patch-up. There we go. I need to stop treating this thing like it's invincible. Hello there, lead plating. This gives me some ideas. Jesus, this thing is huge. Alright, here's hoping the decades have been kind. Contact!
You know, 30 seconds of hallucinations sure didn't feel short when I was free-falling through outer space. Heck of a ride, though. Did you know the rings of Saturn sing?
I saw disembodied arms. Tons of them. They were grasping and crawling.
And, what about you, Uppy? What did you see?
I saw nothing.
How is that possible? Everybody else saw something.
Must have passed me by. I don't know what to tell you.
But weren't you working in your lab that night?
And weren't you supposed to be doing your research rather than keeping track of my whereabouts?
Okay. Wow. Touchy.
Oppie really saw something nasty then, hey? So what the hell did I see? Temple? Ritual? Army? And some sort of demon queen? Best not dwell. I'm not about to give chaos a foothold in my mind.
Now that we know the remnants were connected to the mass hallucination, maybe we can figure out what caused it.
Oh boy, do I have theories.
Don't start. Dr. K and Alan clearly uncovered some new way of using Limb to motivate that gamma ray burst.
Oh, yes, precisely. And where do gamma rays come from? But outer space.
Potassium.
Feedback on planet Earth, kid. There are plenty of terrestrial sources of gamma rays. Thunderstorms, for example.
No. You said it yourself. The energy levels from that night are much greater than anything we've seen on Earth.
Must have been a big
Sure, we're
banana.
going straight to aliens, but there's countless perfectly scientific possibilities. Perhaps Dr. K and Alan developed a limb-assisted mass particle collision. Or, heck, tapped into some sort of gamma ray reservoir.
A reservoir? Or a portal?
A portal? To where exactly?
To Atlantis.
Of course! Now, why didn't I think of that? That's absolutely it.
Of course! It's not like Atlantis was a thought experiment invented by Plato to discuss the evils of material luxury and hubris. Definitely real, definitely full of gamma rays, and definitely not just a political treatise. Fucking hell.
Hey, Oppie. You've never cared about any of the zone's stories and superstitions. So, why now? What's in this for you?
What I do is not and has never been any of your business.
You're asking us to trust you, so yes, it's our business now.
How about this? You two sign off and count orbs or whatever it is you like to do, and I'll get the driver to the mass hallucination.
Hey, it's my
source
business
myself.
too, you know. And it's
Excuse me?
pondering orbs.
No. Tobias found this remnant. This is his discovery.
Hey,
Sure.
fuck you. I
And
found
I'll
this
send you a
remnant.
nice
I'm
gift
keeping this
basket
car
for
when
the
it's all
occasion.
over.
But I won't let anyone interfere with this.
To hell with that. We either throw everything we can at this thing, or we lose this chance, and the answers to the mass hallucination are gone forever.
This isn't like one of your little Sasquatch hunts. I'm not letting you get your tinfoil pseudoscience anywhere near this. This is too damn important to me.
It sure didn't seem too important earlier when you messed up and nearly killed the driver.
You want to play that game? You really want to talk about our track records?
Screw you, Oppie.
I'd rather run this remnant into the ground than work with either of you.
Oh, forget it. We're wasting our breath with this old man. There's gotta be another way.
She's out of her mind. I can't do this.
This was your idea, Francis.
If you want to waste your precious time picking apart bird droppings and squinting at constellations, by all means, follow their lead. But we're better off without them, trust me. I'll get you through no matter what. This really is my last chance.
Oh my god, these people are damaged. They've been out here for decades with no human contact. Might as well be on my own. But I also didn't think this field of study was real until a few days ago. So let's play it by ear. Take their advice on the science, but the moment they start to try and appeal to my emotions, I'm out of here.
All right, we're in business. The stabilizers are coming online, and the way looks clear, but I'm also getting spikes. The stability in your region is tanking. Get out of there. Fast.
There's the siren we all know and love. Alright, time to boogie. Purple? What does purple mean? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm sure I can tank through rads in the name of science. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's a lot of red. I'm a mistake!
Nice work out there. The sector stabilizers are fully operational. You've got a straight shot toward the expansion wall. One more thing. You may want to consider armoring up a bit. Once you cross that wall, the mid-zone is another beast altogether.
Ha ha ha, fuck you. She is right though. I got that lead plating. I should use it if the rads are only going to get worse from here. Whoop! And here I was thinking Limtech was supposed to be the greatest thing the 40s had to offer. Fudged together out of an old amplifier case. Whatever, I'll take it. The station said it'll repair any parts I put in there while I'm out driving. Let's swap out some of these melted bits. And with a bit of clever wiring, this should stop any electrical issues from messing up the car. Or it'll earth through the fuel tank and nuke me, but then it won't be my problem. It's a start. Let's just hope I haven't overloaded the old suspension.
You trying to figure out how to pay me a visit? Don't bother. By regular standards, I'm about 10 miles west of you. In zone terms, consider me on another planet. There's a valley of perpetual instability enclosing my corner of the zone, and yes, I chose to live here for that exact reason. Leave an old woman in peace.
Looks like I need to head west to get through the wall. Swampy and dark, just the way I like it.
The remnants are like us in a way. Those of us who chose to stay behind, we're as discarded and forgotten as they are.
And by chose to stay,
You mean actively defying government orders to evacuate? Then yes. You remember how we went without electricity for 4 months to dodge the clearing crews? There's, like, what? Only 100 of us left?
If even that. Frankly, I'm surprised so many of us were unable to move on for one reason or another.
Oh, speak for yourself. I'm here for the hunt.
hey, even better now, there's no one to get
In our way.
Well, think about it this way. There's no way the government would have ever let you leave. Staying was probably the safer option. Come on! Come on! Flip!
Hey, driver, not to be a
down or nothing, but I'm wondering what we do if you can't find a way out of the zone.
They got themselves over the wall. They'll find a way to survive here like the rest of us.
There's enough explosive chemicals around here. I'll find a way through the wall one way or another.
What we're doing
Lord
here
knows
is
I'm not staying here
survive.
with you lot.
Look, hey, both of you always going on and on about putting up with this, enduring that. There's more to life than that, you know. You, for example, Oppie, you're brilliant. You control fundamental forces of nature with your fingertips. Both of you did.
Slow down there, kid. We were scientists, not superheroes.
Well, I mean, look, hey, to someone who was all thumbs when it came to science, they're one and the same. I just don't understand why you're wasting away here, borrowed away in the zone. Both of you, you're sitting on so much lost potential.
Potential is a carrot on a stick for the young. An illusion to keep you forging on when you should have given up long ago. Nothing had more potential than limb technology. And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula. What I did. Look around. We're stuck here. For good. All we can do is survive. Everything else is moot.
I forgot what a charmer you are, Oppie. An absolute living ray of sunshine and optimism.
Oi, stupid machine. You wanted bulbs, I gave you 3. Work, damn it! Yeah. Ramble, ramble. Hey! What are you even magnetised to? Put me down! Oh! Ow! Now, what do we have here? A cassette.
Lab report number 3. I'm delighted to report that the radioactive shielding has been a runaway success. We barely had trace readings inside the landing module, the command module, and the cargo module. We can now confirm that we have created the most radiation-resistant material humanity has ever known. We've shipped the last of the panels and materials of the ARDA engineering for further analysis, but I see no reason they can't be used again on the next mission. The degradation is minimal. I'm excited to show you the full analysis in person. Meet you in the ARDA cafeteria on Thursday.
And it says 3 of 7. Alright, time to shift into archivist gear. Somebody has to make sure these stories get told. Well, hello there. What's your name? Squire. Good name, but you've got an awful lot of armour for a squire. Hope you don't mind if I just borrow some. Just pop that against the hinge, retire to a safe distance, and... very nice! Keeping those. Haha! It works! It's even charging the battery! Ooh. This anchor looks different. Looks angrier than the others. Whoa, 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 whoa! Fucking... The very stones seem bent on preventing passage. I'm getting out of here before I get whiplash. Oh wow. The map was not kidding when it said dark. It is pitch fucking black out here. I can't even see the sky. Ah. Was not paying attention to the battery. I guess if I just really squint. Another tape. You know what? I've got an idea. I'll just park up the car next to these zippy zaps and let it charge the bad boy up while we listen.
Listen, between you and me, ADA is actually a cover. Look at that acronym. ADA backwards is ADRA. That stands for the American Diamond Replication Association. Where have we heard that before? It was mentioned in the 1949 Taylor broadcast, before it was suddenly cut off by bad weather, when government assassins finally caught up with him and bumped him off for revealing the truth. America's been using the Olympic exclusion zone as a secret facility to manufacture diamonds. Gold, too. They use gold as a secure basis for the dollar, while diamonds are both insanely valuable, yet also extremely easy to transport, even smuggle. It's all obvious, really. I don't have to explain myself further. Do your research.
Christ, it's pitch black out here. I can't even see the road. Thankfully, there's plenty of these zappy guys to recharge on the go. Alright, back to base one more time, and that'll be us locked in for a run at the wall. What the fuck?
Do be nice to that car, won't you? Before it decides to stop saving you from yourself.
Hey, I don't even know what I hit! God, it felt like I ran through a minefield. Jesus, whatever I hit ate the car bad. Whatever. Anyone you walk away from, I suppose. Good thing I picked up those new armoured doors. Let's slap these bad boys on. Well, hey, looks like this contraption actually works. Good as new. Thanks, fax machine. Let's do this. Gotta go through the dark forest one more time, but I am prepared now. Just need to pay attention to the battery. Time to test this theory. Do all of these bins have the gold chunks in them? Sure do. 3 for 3. What is this? Weird vending machine. steering wheel in it. 50s, what the fuck? Unto the darkness again, and I'm not slowing down this time. I can smell the instability already.
There's the expansion wall. It separates the outer zone from the mid-zone, and more importantly, us from those two idiots. This will get you one step closer to the deep zone. It's far past its prime, so watch your step.
I spy with my little eye an outflow sluice. I've spent this whole experience channeling Colin McRae, now it's time to channel Tom Cruise. Now, forensics isn't exactly my forte, but I know when something's broken from the inside. Jesus, those tourist things are freaky. The fact that half of them look like they're bowing down or worshipping something is just... ugh. Behold the mid-zone. I already have a bad feeling. And I'm on my own again. Terrific.
Hello, friend. Welcome to our side of the wall. Oh, what's this? Your connection's wobbly as jam. Worry not. Our signal is crystal
Tobias is such a dick.
Obvious, don't you think?
right. Ask me if I can. And the mid-zone's been marinated in all this radiation for so long. Things don't work the same as they do in the outer zone. But the good news is, we live here. We can help you. No sweat.
First things first, we've got to extend the signal from the garage. Otherwise, Avi's equipment won't be much help. Hooking you into a mid.
Finally into the wetlands, I see. Home of big orbs and glowing eggs. Well, the orbs don't seem hostile at all, but they do look like they're under pressure. Aha! The red energy seems to be more common this side of the wall. Good, because I'm going to need a lot.
Okay, stabilizer in section D is online. Coming through loud and clear. Hey, Francis, pan the car's broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Hey, come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet ARC device data. Nice work. Oppie won't be able to block us out anymore.
Oh, I'm sure this isn't a breach of trust at
Here it
all.
comes.
Whoa! That thing came in like an artillery shell. And it's on the way. No getting irradiated for treasure this time. It's all mine. And another! What the hell are these things? Well, pushing my luck a little close, I'm just going to politely... What? Victory achieved, and laden with treasure.
Wow. Oppie was hiding a magic teleporter? We could have been beaming all over the zone this whole time?
Don't worry, I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Oppie's hiding a copy of Artist's database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Why do I feel like you're going to hold me hostage until I do?
Boy, oh boy, look at all these gizmos in here. Oppie wasn't operating no normal auto shop.
All right, I've identified the electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an Artist security lock in that circuit. So once I do this...
Motherfucker, did you just hack an electrical circuit?
Try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
Well, this is the only other door in the building. It's the lav.
When Artist funding began to dry
Guys,
up,
I've got bad news for you.
they
It's the
handed us our
toilet.
paycheck with one hand and the same day evacuation orders with the other. Oppie was a higher up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Artist's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
Oh. Oh, yikes. These discs are all exposed and rusted. Well, if it's what they want, I don't know what they'll get.
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Ah, oh, boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data. As promised, I'll fix Oppie's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppie, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us?
Called it.
Guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
We know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
Huh, how indeed. There was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Drive, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
Oh, gods, please don't make me ramp into a portal again. You know what will make me feel better? ADHD stimming. And here we go! Ooh, big hammer. This thing looks like it should fire lasers. No more procrastination. Let's get swampy.